For my service to House Redoran and adherence to the House's principles of honor and the 7 virtues, I have been promoted to the rank of House Cousin.
Okay, so welcome back to the adventures of Shiaryu. Currently level 12. And I think we are in Eldun. Just done some Valorant quests. This
Isn't there someone else you can talk to?
Stop bothering me. Stupid Breton. Latest rumors. I asked myself, do I like you enough to tell you about this?
So, where are you coming from? So I just tried a recently released mod for the Morrowind modathon, I think. That should make this kind of information work better with no more nil values, I think. In a separate window, but I'm not able to run it properly because it doesn't work for me. It must be some kind of conflict, so I keep using the improved ORI one, which is more or less similar, but you have to write the command in the console window. But I've seen that it works for other people, so maybe that's just some kind of conflict. And I obviously tried running it, and first I disable the improved ORI or IE, I don't know how to call it, but still it doesn't work for me, so it must be something else. I think I'm happy with the standard improved ORE, so not really something that I really need.
Virtue, Outlander?
But I'm curious because
Isn't there someone else you can talk to?
for other people, and we have also another interesting one. Basically, is a new MWC mod adding comparison between items. When you press the Alt key by default, you can see the differences between things you are hovering and things you have already equipped. So you can see red means it's worse and green means it's better, and so on. And this is a feature commonly seen in more recent games. You have usually 2 separate windows, but concept is that one. So I think this is really a nice thing, new mod that I like. And then we have another. I still have to test it completely, but so far I think it's working well. And this is some super mod that I think a lot of people really we were waiting for since a lot of years, and done by Night Cascade. It is a mod that's fixing the respawning of leveled creatures, which never worked as intended in the game. There's a setting by which you can in theory set up how many hours must pass before a new creature is spawned after you kill it, but it never worked. So as soon as you changed your cell, a new creature would just respawn immediately, and this mod is fixing this thing, so it's really great. I think it is working correctly. I did not test it completely because there was a lot of silent situations, but it seems to work from my first try. So I think try it because it's really something making creatures less annoying, because the alternative was to use some mod to disable them, make them disappear, like getting rid of the corpse, but in reality you was not doing that. You was just disabling the creature, as you had to see it respawn immediately. And I think this mod works better for this thing. In theory, it should also make saves probably smaller, because instead of having always creature respawning very soon, you can have a creature stay dead for a long time. So even if you are storing a little more information to store the time when the creatures died, you don't store in the save your alive creatures anymore. So in theory it should be also a net gain of space in your saves. So a win-win situation. And this is another great mod done very recently. And I don't remember if I have another one, NWCU mod. I'm not sure about it. Oh well, if it comes to my mind, I will tell you. And I have two other mods. Let's see if we can see them. Not sure if I can find out. One is about a quest for Azura by Macro Dark, I think. And one is I don't remember, but I did not test it yet because you need to be in the starting Olamayan temple, but it seems a nice quest mod. Little, not very big, but interesting. And honestly, about quest mod for this competition, I prefer a quest mod which is not super big, but that is done and tested. So it works from the start, because sometimes people have problem finishing mods in time, and this way you start with a small size quest, and you have more time to test it and have it working 100% from the start. be less problems. Anyway, let's see what we can do. I will not do that quest because I need to still to do a lot of things before, because I'm low level with Julian, and we need to unblock his quest to go with the main quest and so on. So I have Constance, Olin, and also I have an recent addition to the companion mods, which is similar to the other mods that are warping companions. I tried to make the warping a little more automatic, about telling what are good companions to warp and what are not so good, like guards trying to defend you from creatures or bandits. I think they are good. There are mods that make them defend you also from bandits, but then you don't want the guards to be teleported to you like normal followers. So this mod is just a little more involved with choosing what can be considered a companion to warp or a follower to warp. But it's pretty similar to other mods that are already available, just to complete the companion mod. Anyway, let's go to Marga, because we have things to do there. Oh,
Flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
Maybe I have to
You
do
seek
this
information,
thing
Breton?
first. We helped with the Yulin hut first, and maybe I need to go there. To the Mages Guild and tell
Welcome.
that we did it. If I find my Edwina,
That's it. She's gone too far. I'll see her disgraced before the council.
and I
Yes.
always thought that the name
Share
of
your
this
thoughts, friend. I
girl
enjoy the company.
is a sort of tribute and homage to one of the Baldur's Gate series character, Edwin,
That's
the mage
it. She's
Edwin,
gone
and
too
we have
far.
Edwina
I'll see
and
her
Albert.
disgraced before the council. Yes.
What did you find at Helian's hut? Was it Helian's hut? So Helian's apprentice summoned a scamp? Is that all? I can't believe I was distracted from my studies for something so trivial. Speaking of which, I discovered these scrolls during my research. You may find them useful. You take a note in your journal under section Mages Guild, Helian's hut. 2 scroll of the 5th barrier has been added to your inventory. Kimarvamidayam. Can you believe this isn't about a Dwemer construct at all? This book was completely useless. In any case, I need you to return the book before Cyrilonwe suspects anything. Return the book to wherever you found it. Asterisk Kimarvamidayam has been added to your inventory. You take a note in your journal under section Mages Guild, return Kimarvamidayam.
And we also did this thing. And we need to take the book back to the uh, Mage's Guild in Vivek.
Kimarvamidayam. Like I said, take Julian's hut. I'm trying to forget about it. Duties. Yes, Shiar Yunin. I have.
And we could do that. So we could just teleport there. That's a fast thing to do, but if I could also spare the money, because one of the first quests that I tried to finish is the one to develop a new extra teleportation net for the mod Heavish, and this way you can basically teleport for free if you pass by Heavish, because it is just the reward for making the new teleportation hub, and so it's convenient to use that place. So you put a mark there, and then you can travel with all the network. Honestly, it's mostly when I have companion around, so I can spare a few money. But I could also just pay once and use the standard teleportation. But I want to show you how convenient it is to use the Heavish central teleportation hub once you do the quest. I need also some potions, probably. Use a lot of feather potions. Yeah, I need one or more. So, tell you what, I think I will go and make some potions first. If I'm able to move. Okay, so we recall to the other hub, which is the One Ninja house hub. And from there we can go to our alchemy room. So recall. I have 4 recall points so far, level 16. I think it's a good balance. And here is the place I want to go to, this central hub, because from here we can go to Eberhard Lighthouse. This is where I have put my current alchemy lab, and I hear a lot of people saying that okay, but alchemy is broken, but it's not really hard to make it more balanced. You need basically a mod and a couple of tweaks to the game settings, because there's a mod, a new mod, which is more than once probably. There are a lot of mods doing similar things, but there's a mod that is limiting how many potions you can drink at the same time, and I think the standard setting that I like, it's like Oblivion. You can just have 4 potions max at the same time working. Hello, Voig. Voig. Okay. And with this mod you are limited to 4 potions, and that is already a good thing. But you may say, okay, but if you are using potions giving you 1000 intelligence, and that is where the second part is working, you need just to change 2 game settings that are defining how the potions work. Basically, if you improve the length, the time length, the duration of your potion, and you decrease of the same proportion of the same value the intensity of the potion you can do, you have basically the same product, the same final value, but you have a potion which is lasting long but having much less power. And in this way you can balance also this thing, because you can make good potions but no more than 7-10 increase in intelligence, for instance, while before you could do something like 40 or 100 for 3 seconds. And just changing a couple game setting you can do this. And if you couple this thing with the mod which is limiting you to 4 potions, you can see that you already have solved the problem without anything like BTB and other, I think, even too harsh mod about this. Anyway, and the same things more or less with enchanting. Yes, you can still make 3 seconds or couple seconds enchantment, but you can tweak the game settings also for that, and have no more super powerful things like that. Anyway, let's see how it works. So for instance, okay, I'll get my ingredients here. Also on this. And then I'm looking for some potion of intelligence. I love the filter here. You can just use the kind of enchantment you want and it is filtering. But these, for example, are my 45 intelligence. As you can see, 8 points for a lot of seconds. So they are not something you can use to fortify your intelligence to 1000, because I can just chug 4 potions. So about 30 intelligence is not something that can really make your game no more balanced, I think. So not hard to do something like that. So we can we will try and chug the potions and see what happens. Okay, no more than 4. So this is what we can do. We have still a good intelligence, but nothing too cheaty. And then we could try and increase our alchemy. Again, I have an enchanted ring for alchemy, bust. But as you can see, 37 points maximum. So not really. And I think that's it. We have this. Okay, let's try and see. Ooh, potions. Oh, and I'm using this mod. I have replaced the standard, the previous version of the poison. No, not the poison graphic. I don't remember the name of the mod, but it was an old pre-Lua MWC mod that I was using. Alchemy filters, yes, before this one, and it's a good mod, it works well, but this one probably is more visual because you have the list of filters done this way, so you can see them a little better, but they are more or less equivalent. This one has a better interface probably, but anyway, we need some intelligence potion. Let's see how it works. Can we? Ah, okay, I can see it here. Okay. And now we look for a feather. I don't understand how they are sorted. Okay, well, that's enough. We can put yeah, should be enough for a while. And then we can put back our ingredients. One of the things that I like to have is some more detailed filters for this kind of things, because you have enchanted items like rings and amulets together with scrolls and potions. It would be better to have them separated. So I don't know, something like control click is changing between filtering scrolls and potions or something like this, if adding buttons is not possible, but I think that just adding a couple buttons would be possible, even if you change them to be not icons but standard buttons. So maybe some add-on, some change to the UI expansion. I like to have this button more uh, dividing between potions and scrolls and enchanted clothing, personally. And maybe the same things between armors and wings and so on. The rest, more or less, I think is perfect. In any case, let's see. Oh, I will keep some lollipop for the children. We keep one of these because it's a special ingredient. And for now, oh, some food. And for now, I will just keep some moon sugar. Every now and then you can sell it. Okay, we will see. So the rest we filter and give back to the container. And then we get these ingredients back. And I will also put down these because I don't need them. Points. Wow. Okay, we are ready. I think I have enough feathered potions for a while. Oh, look at this! I still have a 45 intelligence working. I cannot drink my precious feathered potion. So, better to use 3 potions at the same time. So for now, I need to drop something else. I could drop these potions because I have different ways to fly, so levitate. For now we will drop. Drop this. No idea what this is. Some restoration. This is heavy, so and so on. As you can see, my first potions they are good quality but very heavy because I did not have equipment, alchemy equipment, so Your first tries are never very good about weight. This one. That's also because I don't really know if there are some quest potions. One thing I hate is when a quest is asking you to travel around and gives this potion to this person or this ingredient to this person, and then you forget that the ingredient or the potion are for a quest, and you just drink it or eat it. Not very smart. It happens not very often, luckily, but especially with all mods, it's something that really is not very good. So my suggestion is, if you want to have in your quest mod the player to use some to give someone else an ingredient or a potion, make a miscellaneous item instead with the icon of a potion or an ingredient icon, but make it a miscellaneous item so the player is not drinking it or eating it by mistake. Anyway, I think we are ready. We have our other potion. We can go around. And as we are here, I think I can teleport to Vivek from here. Oh, and the more I use and it's one of my mods, and honestly I did it for a reason. Well, most of the mods I do I make are primarily something that I think I like to have in my game, and I think this is the best way to make mods, because if you feel like it is something you want to have, you want to use, you are more you have more reasons to finish and test the mod. And one thing that was happening to me is every now and then the intervention spells were not working properly. I still don't know the reason why, but sometimes when I cast intervention spells, I end in Moonhold instead of in the place where the shrine, the nearby shrine is. I think it depends. When you are in interiors, sometimes the algorithm sort of short circuit if you have other mods that are connecting Moonhold with some kind of teleportation, not scripted teleportation. That's the reason why Bethesda did not use standard teleportation to go to Moonhold, but just scripted teleportation. Maybe to avoid this kind of malfunctioning of the standard intervention. But anyway, it happens every now and then. You have these destinations which are not the ones you were expecting, and it's very annoying because you are in some place, you are near I don't know, near Nisis, and you say, okay, I will now use intervention and go to Nisis or go to Elgerum, but no, you end up if you are in some interior, sometimes you end up in Moonhold, and this is very annoying. So this mod basically, when you teleport to some place, you are able to remember that, ah yes, I was there, and then I called intervention and I ended up in that place. You take notes about it. And so next time you use the spell, you remember your destination if you already you have been there. And if you don't remember it, it means that you don't know, you're not sure about it. And so you know that you are sort of risking for a place you don't know the real destination. And using this mod really I think that you are sort of, you think about how to use the intervention spells in a different way. I like it very much. So if you have this kind of problem that every now and then you teleport to Moonhold instead of standard intervention places, well, this mod can be useful. Also, you can use it also so if you have high enough mysticism, you already know where you will teleport, even if you did not visit the place already. So also that another reason to have high mysticism. And the mod is called Smart Intervention, I think. Yeah, this one. A very minor mod, but I think that's interesting. Anyway, for now we use it. We know that we are near Vivek, so we got there. But it's not so something so sure, because we are also near the coast to the mainland, so we could use for instance divine intervention and land to a fort in the mainland. It depends on your position. Anyway, we're here, and what I like to do, as we are in Vivek, well, let's give something.
Welcome to Vivek, Shiar Yunin. Alms for the poor. Donate 20 gold pieces.
By the gods, you tourists are a nuisance.
And so basically it's similar to Skyrim. You get the gift of charity, but I usually just absorb the spell or reflect it, because Shiar is a Breton Atronach, and this is one of the times where it's not very
Give
useful.
the word.
Oh, Cheryl, my friend.
Travel together. Shall we continue our travels? Yes, let's go.
And she's from MCA.
Good
She's
idea.
another kind of tribute to Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate characters. She's resembling Viconia. You have to save her from evil ordinators, and then she can become your companion. Let's see if we can drink that potion now. So yeah, plenty of companions to test. This mod, for instance. So even if they are all together, I can choose the one I want to talk to.
Nice day, don't you think?
Okay, so let me think about... Oh, I need to go to the foreign porter, to the Mages Guild, go with a couple quests, and then I think I have to visit... I think it's the arena. Let's go there first. I should have a mark there. Probably. Let's see. Yes. Arena, hidden area. I have set a mark because it's a place not easy to reach. So it's convenient.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
And I think I did the first Methala quest. Not sure he's the one.
Yes, associate. Red. I have 2 reds. One on Odeisha Yasel Mibail and one on Taurus
I
Saren.
need also to do this one, I think. But I got another special mission from another quest giver. Voig! How is the stream? Is it working? Oh, and this also is a very, very different, very modded. I think I have Wesley, a
Hello
Wesley
there.
mod here.
I am Mervon Irvin. Background. You may call.
There were a couple conflicts, but one of the conflicts was funny because I think one of these eggs was super big or something like that. Don't remember.
Yes, Albert. What do you want?
Sometimes. Oh, look at this. These are new armors
What is
for
it?
the faction.
She
They
are
are
Yunin.
really
Have you completed
super
the sensitive
good.
matters we discussed? Sensitive matters. Well done. Methala wishes to speak to you directly.
Ooh.
This is a great honor for you. Approach her altar. Admire fail. Admire success. That's
So,
very sweet.
if I recall
She are
correctly,
Yunin.
this is a vanilla quest. You have to find items. And this was another conflict between one of the mods and the Wesley ones, I think. The altar was normal size, but I think I have reduced it to not move it or something like that, as the door was uh, bleeding with it, something like that. I don't remember.
Shivi, Shiar Yunin. Someone in particular.
And also I think this one is from Antares.
Shivi, Shiar Yunin. Someone in particular. Who are you looking for? Ministry of Truth. The Ministry of Truth is a prison run by temple ordinators.
And the interesting thing is that technically the mod which is giving them the new armors is doing it from Lua. So basically the game has a fourth level or things you can add dynamically. You have the mods of first level, then you have the saved game, the ESM, the ESP, then you have the saves, and then you have the scripts. And the Lua scripts can add things dynamically to anything like generic or NPCs that are just members of factions and so on. So it becomes really powerful. Look at the detail of this thing. Really great work. Anyway, I think I should be able to go and talk with Mephala. Oh, and this is Wesley's mod, and you can see it.
I'm late for an appointment.
Oh, and this one.
What do you want, Outlander?
I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. I'm Nuria Oavil. How can I help you? Little advice. Aramian at the Caldera Guild of Mages is a useful resource if you have questions about the Nightblade's trade as it is practiced in Morrowind.
Oh, we have travel here.
What's your rank?
Oh,
Shiar Yunin.
No.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
We are too low. Just join the
Sun and
guilds.
Sky, Outlander. We greet you warmly.
Yes, associate. Writ. I have 2 writs. One on Odeisha Yasel Mibail and one on
I know already. Okay. Let's go and talk with. I think that's a portal to travel. Ooh, look at this. So, not really. Not sure that this kind of
Your actions precede you,
pretty
Outlander.
faces
I've heard good things
are
about you.
very appropriate for this kind of character, but this statue is nice. And these are okay. I know there's some people that cannot stand spiders, but these are really impressive. How can I say it? Okay, can we talk with
I've
the
returned to the
okay.
Mephala Shrine.
There are some things that must be
Upon
done
arriving,
to preserve
the
the
Daedra
order,
spoke to
and
me,
it will be
and
amusing
was
for
pleased
me
with
when
what
this
I had
business
done.
comes to light.
As a
I
reward,
look forward to
I
it.
was given the ring of
Take this
Casiat.
ring, mortal.
It
Through
seems
the
a
brightest
powerful
day,
artifact,
it will carry
and well
you with
suited for the
speed and
I've
stealth.
returned to the Mephala
Leave me
Shrine.
now.
Upon arriving, the Daedra spoke to me, and was pleased with what I had done. As a reward, I was given the ring of Casiat. It seems a powerful artifact, and well suited for the Morag tomb.
We got the artifact. The ring of the Khajiit. Invisibility, very good. 45 speed and athletics. Okay. Not bad. Oh, and this?
Look to the hands of Mephala. There you will find her mercy and her revenge.
Look to the hands. Oh, 2 weapons. Can I just grab them? Better to save. And I have my first constant enchantment ring, not a ring, a belt. Belt of floating. 1 point. Levitation. Fang of Mephala. Ah. Pretty nice, but not super powerful. But a gift is a gift. Ooh, this. I know. When I see these things, I would like to add a script to rotate the sword and to make it a little more magical, but all in all, still something impressive. So we have 2 new little nice weapons with very good damage for a short blade and a small enchantments. About from 6 to 12 points damage. Well, not bad. So I will give them to Julian, but I think
Yes, she are you, Nin?
he has already good weapons. Oh no, this one is Holland. Okay, so how can you recognize if a mod has super detailed and a complex dialogue? You try to talk with the main character of the mod, like Julian, and if it takes some seconds to load, it means the dialogue is pretty heavy. That may be a good sign. And look at this weapon for you. And what's the other one? Oh, not a weapon. I did not take it. No. And where it is? Oh, Ward Blade. Maybe that's a shield weapon. Ooh, I would keep this one. Lovely. Oh, fortify security when used and block. Okay. Well, light ammo. I will use this as a shield. Oh, we have a little province here, Houston. We need to rotate. Make. Oh, this is interesting. Because basically this weapon mesh is set as a shield, and it works great with the new position meant to
Well,
be
I'd rather be on this end than the other.
used like a shield. But there's a problem because when the called? The shitting mod is using the weapon. It thinks that it must be positioned like a shit, and this is what happens. So basically, the best way to solve this is make a copy of the sword, rotate it so it looks good when it is sheeted on the back. So there are two ways you can do this. One way is to move the sword to this side, and the other way is to rotate it and move it to the center. But you have to walk in if scope. It's not super hard, but
here for the whole year.
it takes a little time and a little practice. But you can do that.
Are we going
I
to
think
stand
I
here
will
for the whole year?
do it. And next time maybe
I can tell.
we'll fix it and release maybe the mesh. So if someone else is using the Wesley mod, it works with the weapon sheeting, unless there is already some patch around, but I'm not sure about it. But you can do it for any weapon set to be used as a shield. Using NIF scope, you copy and paste in the skeleton, and then you can move the in a copy of the skeleton. Then you can move the nodes for the weapon, and you can arrange them. But for now, it's a little funny. So I'm not sure. I will keep it for now. So, or you could just use an exception and make the cheating mod not to use that weapon as a cheat. Also, this is a solution. I think we could do that for now. Let's see. I never used an option like this. Let's see, a blacklist, exclusions. Shields. But we better know the name of the thing. So, example, we have seen where the problem is. So we know we can in theory solve this using if scope and fixing the position of the sheet of the scabbard version of the sword. We can do that, but for now we have no time. We don't want to do that, so we want to disable from the cheating mod that solve. How can we do this? We need to know what is the identifier of this thing. So we drop it. We open the game console, and then we click over the item, and we can see here how is it called. So war WUAR_ spider blade, something like that. So we open the mod panel, cheating, and we go to exclusions, shields, search in what is allowed, war, and I think there are 3 of them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. It was number 2, but there are also different versions, it seems, but let's see. So in theory now, I should be able to use it as a shield without having the funny thing. So one more. Okay, that's good. As you can see, we can use it, but now it is no more. It remains in the standard position. A little better, I'd say. Remains equipped. But the real fix is to make a copy of the mesh and tweak it so when it is used as a scabbard, it is in the right position. But it takes a little time to fix something like that.
Greetings, Outlander. I think I've heard of you before.
I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. Little advice. That's privileged information. I'm sorry. What's your rank?
Okay, I'm too noob to be able to buy things. Oh, nice. Nice set here.
3 blessings, Sarah.
Okay, I already know that. Oh, dinner time.
Under sun and sky.
Your actions precede you, Outlander. I've heard good things about you.
So this is Wesley style
Greetings,
mod.
Outlander. Don't I know you from somewhere? So good to see you.
These are the new armors. Antares. Okay, so I think I have already the next read, and I can try and go to the foreign quarter or Lelu Canton. So from here, let's try and use intervention. I want to use AMCV, and I can check that my destination is the Temple of Vivek.
Faith, I'm listening.
So from here I could go to the Lalu Canton. I think I have something to do there. What's of the Talvani? And I know I would need a powerful computer, avoid lagging and so on. So it's dark because I'm using the boots of blinding speed, and yet I have not yet something to protect completely from the blinding effect. but they are still very convenient.
This is the sacred city of Vivek. Count your blessings. Latest rumors. There's been a pretty bad rat problem in the Telvanni section of Vivek. Odnian Valius the Enchanter has gotten the worst of it, apparently. You take a note in your journal under section the Enchanter's rats. Someone in particular. All the important...
Okay, let's see if we can see that.
Telvanni Canton. I'm Fendrin Delvey the Gondolier. What is your destination? I can also help. Admire success. You're not so bad yourself. Admire fail. I don't think that's admire success. You're not so bad yourself. Destination. I can carry you by gondola to the arena in the center of Vivek, or to Hlala compound to the west, or to Telvanni compound to the east.
No, I am not rated. Okay, let's
Telvanni
try.
compound. Telvanni compound is the eastmost canton. The Mage Lord Mavandrina, scenic travel. My gondola can carry you from the Telvanni canton to the arena in the center of Vivek, to the
Okay.
foreign quarter in
That's
the north,
because.
or to the temple district to the south. Fancy a scenic trip? Never mind.
Later.
I assure you the trip is well worth the fee. Enchanted Blade.
We will come back for this, but I want to go up there. Oh, look at this.
The Lizard's Head.
So good to see you.
I don't believe I've seen a Breton with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? Admire fail. I'm not sure I feel that admire fail. I'm sure I've got admire fail. I already have plans.
This one is hard to talk with.
Walk with
Oh, what's happened? Thief? Okay, so Sharilia is a powerful mage, but she may be a problem because she's using area spells and she's killing also companions and innocent people with that. And I think this is one of the problems with companions, because the game by default is adding a lot of area spells. And in theory the script in the companions should be able to have them not use spells use weapon, but it doesn't really work very well. She tends to always use these powerful poison spells, and she can kill innocent people and the other companions. So she is pretty good, mostly if you go to wilderness missions, looting in tombs against enemies. You can kill without fear of killing innocent people, because she is super powerful, but she's enough Didra, and so that's it. So tell you what, I will tell her we can. Am I right in? Could be interesting, but I'm not sure it works. This is something I tried to do. MCA has this kind of script with courtesans, and I try to add the same functionality to companions, but not sure it works well enough. Let's see what happens. I'm curious about it.
You won't be disappointed, I promise. Meet me in the bedroom in 5 minutes.
So you have plenty of other companions. Oh. A dead Imperial! Oh, we killed an innocent. Coming from... Not sure I want to.
What is that?
Do we have some kind of bounty? No. Not sure I want to have an innocent kill like this. Let's try and see if we can avoid. I don't know. Okay, let's do it. I will just go on and see if the script works, as we are testing Cheryl script. But maybe I will reload, because I don't want to kill innocent vendors like this. So I'm not sure if we can already go and visit Cheryl here. You stay here for now.
I'm listening.
Follow. Yes, Shiar Yunin. Wander around, but stay out of trouble. What? Me getting into trouble? Why on earth would I do that?
Yeah, we know. Why don't we have a drink?
Why don't we have a drink?
We could do that.
I wouldn't say no to a Mazdi, if you wanted to buy me one. You look, I'll go get some. Okay.
I think I had him completely drunk already.
How may I help you?
Oh, she must be the thief.
Good day. I'm Monera Ethan, publican of the Lizard's Head here in Vivek. We rent beds, and I have a limited selection of goods for barter. If you're new here, I can also tell you where to look for other services, or a specific place nearby. If you're looking for someone in particular, I may be able to help. Thank you, please come again.
Not sure if I need a bed, but probably not. 'Cause let's see. So, Julian, here is your master.
Why don't we have a drink? I wouldn't say no to a Mazdi, if you wanted to buy me one. Here you go. Ah, thanks. Do you feel like having another one? Mazdi has been removed from your inventory. Here you go. Much appreciated. Care for another? Mazdi has been removed from your inventory. Here you go.
Let's take a note here about
Let's have one more. I forgot to drink to the Emperor's good health. Starts giggling uncontrollably.
the sound.
Mazdi has been removed from your inventory.
Change Masty sound to drinking sound. Because it sounds like the eating sound.
Here you go. Thank you, Xiar Yunin. You're very generous. One more. Mazdi has been removed from your inventory. Here you go. Great. How about another? Mazdi has been removed from your inventory. I think you've had enough. Ah, alright Xiar Yunin, but only because you're my friend. Come on, let's get out of here. I want to find an ordinator and tell him what I think of him.
Do you want something from me?
So I think he's completely drunk here.
Together. I want to stay with Yohou, Xiar Yunin.
we
Don't
cannot
rob me.
really ask him to do anything because he's drunk.
Ex-girlfriend. Women. Nothing but trouble. I bet you're going to be trouble. Laughing. Good books. The words have gone all blurry.
So just think about the walk for this mod, the attention to detail. He's drunk, and when he's drunk, the standard topics you can use are working differently. There are different responses for each of them.
Mead. It's shush good stuff. But it makes my tongue feel too big for my mouth.
Anyway, let's see. There should be a room somewhere.
House
Greetings, Breton. What can I do for you?
you?
Okay, maybe I should tell. Oh, here is my friend. Ready. Close the door. What happens here? That's a ring. We need another potion. Hello, Shariel. Oh, what happens? Oops. Oops, oops. I can't. Oh. Goodbye. And here is
Goodbye.
the script from Morrowind Council Live.
Goodbye.
Okay, it's working, it seems. So
I'm here.
Yeah. So all in all, I think you don't really have something that gives problem. You just have you have your gloves removed, and then you have black signs with some sound effect. All in all, I think it's a good way to make a love scene without big problems. And this is something included in the Morrowind Council Live version, but it works with
Are we going to stand here for the whole year?
how they are called, with courtesans, male and female courtesans that you can find in towns. And what I did is just try to adapt the script to the standard MCA companions. So if you want to have a love story with one of them, you can also have this kind of interaction.
If I ever see that elf, he's in so much trouble. You seem to be doing
But
all right for
still, I
yourself.
think that
What can I
Jula
do for you?
is under the effect of the musty. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay. So the script works. That's a good thing.
A
But
visitor.
I'm not sure.
What may I do for you?
It's not bad when you know your way around.
We
Shiar
did
Yunin.
the proper thing, having that innocent
This is the sacred city of Vivek.
vendor
Count your blessings.
killed
Can
by.
I help you find someone in particular? Or are you just looking around?
Basically, what happened is we have been robbed by one of the thieves added by the Archimeister Antares Pickpockets mod, and our companion Cheryl reacted to that, trying to kill the pickpocket, but she
Well,
used
what brings you here,
a
friend?
powerful poison armor spell, and so she killed the innocent. As a secondary effect, she killed that innocent vendor. Not a good thing. Honestly, I have no idea if he
Interesting.
could be
Go on.
involved in some quest. Hopefully not, but the right thing to do should be to reload before
Go ahead.
doing
Speak.
that, or to use the UI console to sort of resurrect completely the NPC. There's a command by which you can reset completely the dead count for the NPC, but I don't remember it at the moment.
How
so
may I help you?
I will just reload because it's probably the faster way to be sure that we did not break some quest about that NPC. But technically, I know that you can now do this. You can have an NPC killed by mistake, and from Lua console you can also obviously resurrect the NPCs. You can do that also from standard scripting console, but with Lua you can also reset to 0 the dead count for that NPC. And this means that even if you have some quest relying on that NPC to be alive, the quest will still work after resurrection, while without Lua we were not able to do something like that. So it was always better to reload a previous game. Will you, in theory, looking for the command, you can just do it on the fly from the console without reloading. So maybe better to write that command somewhere and have it nearby when something like that happens. Anyway, it was mostly curiosity about checking if the companion love script was working. Galvanic temple. So not many people here. A nice Breton lady.
It's not bad when you know your way around. Shi are you Nin? What are you looking for in Vivek?
Interesting. But super hard to cast. So I get a hint that there could be a propylon in this place. But I'm not sure. The hint was talking about two possible places. This is one of them, but not sure it is the right one. I don't remember honestly. I steal this. Okay, let's try if companions are working. We'll say, because if it doesn't work, it may crash easily. This is very complicated things that I'm trying to do with this mod, because I'm trying to have my companions loot the container instead of the player, and also having the animation work.
What was that?
Many pretty rings. The usual. Let's see. So Alt activate. As you can see, I open it and Constance is telling me nothing good here. Let's see. Some of them. Nothing more. She should in theory get this one.
Go ahead.
Or maybe I should tell her to follow.
What can I do for you?
Follow. Yes, Shiar Yunin. Let's go. Sure, Shiar Yunin.
Complete everything? You mean all the thing possible with the entire loading list? I think I never been able so far to do something like that. I had a previous, a very old character, about level 45, something like that, that explode, I'd say 80% of the world, but not sure, not everything yet. And then I stopped playing that character because it was too powerful. So this time I started this character with basically hard progression speed. I have set it to level up instead of at level 10. Basically we double the needed experience, so the character should take double time to level up, because else you never finished all, you never, in my opinion, think about finishing all, because it becomes too easy. Probably there are exceptions, but so I need 20 points to level up, and so far I am at level 16, but more or less the experience needed is like having normal play, like about having reached the level 30, I think, more or less. So you can see that exploring and doing all the quests, it would take probably I don't know, forever, but usually something happens that breaks your saves, and honestly I am pretty good at fixing saves and going on with the old. I think the best thing is just exploring, seeing these new mods in places. Then you can do some quests, but it's not really necessary to enjoy a mod to finish everything. I think I love every now and then. Well, when I start a new character, I always start in a random place around, and my first quest is to reach Sydney, but it may happen I am teleported here or here and so on. And then I have this dreamer teleportation random cube that if I use it once in a day, I can be teleported the same way anywhere in the map. So if you feel like doing something different, you can do something like that. And if you have a big map, you have plenty of places to explore. Well, time rebuild alone is very big. You can explore a lot of places. A lot of them are not finished, but just to see new places is a great way to use the game, I think, because there's a lot of new things to see, and there are also a lot of quests, because if you go to places where they have finished, you can enjoy a lot of quests. And this is also true for standard old mods like Heavish, like Worm Heaven, a part of all the Venras, then you have Locken, then you have the Goblin Lab. There are a lot of also of old mods that are very nice to play and that have decent quests. So I think that if you want, you can keep playing for years and years and years. I don't know. I think Morrowind is going to last another 10 years at least. I don't know when we will reach the point where we cannot more use the standard old original game executable, because for instance I have to remove some landmass mod because I have no more memory, I crash too often. So I have removed, for instance, one mod that was here. Maybe I'm thinking about moving, for instance, Little Naya. I love that mod, but basically when you have seen it a couple times, there are no quests. So maybe you prefer to remove a mod, even a beautiful mod without quests, and keep maybe a mod which is not so beautiful but has more quests to do. I don't know. You have to do compromises because the memory is the real problem with our old Morrowind. People using open Morrowind should, in theory, not have this problem, or at least not have it so soon. So in theory, they should be able to use at least I think 6 or 7 gigabyte of memory before having problems. But we have the newer mods that are a big gap for now. I've seen the first porting of some mods to open Morrowind, but they just started, so I think it will take a lot of time before having the equivalent of the current newer mods. So for now, challenging dungeons, there are a lot of them. For instance, there's well, I have just started replaying this playthrough, an old mod, and I did not remember all of it because it's been a long time, but still every time I played that mod, it's so nice. It's continuous tribute to good old games like Baldur's Gate. There are jokes, there are some citation. It's a Sable Dragon mod, and I love it. And it's very various. You visit all of Vandenfell in this new quest, and also there are other mods I love, like the ones from JMK. There's one that I like a lot. It's called Vandenfell Explorers, something like that. and I did not finish any. I finished the Sable Dragon. I think I have done all of it in previous playthrough, but for instance, this one mod from JMK, I never finished. There are plenty of quests, and also I have 3 or 4 mods by JMK I never finished. So I don't think I will never finish everything. Probably Morrowind and games like Winter Nights have so many mods. Dungeons, I think there are 2 kinds of dungeons, because if you like dungeons, you can. There are mods that are collection of blockhead and similar dungeons, and you have dungeons under all Wonderful. Basically, you can enter a dungeon somewhere and keep on exploring, and you go out after days and weeks at the opposite side of Vanderfell, and you are you enter the dungeons at level 1 and you go out at level 50 because they are full of random enemies, and if you like dungeons you can keep on exploring different dungeons forever. And honestly, I like them, but not very much because they are random. We have some better random dungeon mod available. I think especially lately we had some dungeons done by new modders that are really fantastic. They are maybe a little heavy, a little requiring good computers because they are super detailed, but really they are fantastic. The library of Vivek, you think that's about a library, but the library is only the how can I say it, the point of the iceberg. Then you have this incredible dungeon, which is really something unique. Or the mod by Maker Dark, the one giving you the new robes. You can think about, oh, the robes are pretty, I want that, but then the heart of the mod is this beautiful dungeon. They are really incredible. But even a little older mods like
I could kill that Guar. Those boots are ruined.
Caverns Overhaul mod and
if I worked out,
Tombs
I'd look
Overhaul
that way
mods.
too.
They are super interesting. So yeah, you always find something interesting to do and to add to your personal Morrowind. Because I think there are 2 kinds of player. The player like to try new things and take a look at them, use them once, and change things often. And probably these are the players that do the right thing using tools like how is it called, mod organizer too, because they make simpler to change your mod setup often and to remove things in a simple way. But if you like to build your Morrowind world with yes new mods, but to keep things you learn to love, and after having played them you want to keep them in your world, honestly I think it's better to use something like a mesh, because you have less potential problems about the virtual file system and possible things that you may find hard to solve. This is my opinion. And then there are people, old people like me, or like for instance Eddie in the Morrowind Discord, that like to basically prefer to still install things by hand, which means using different programs to compare files like I don't know, orthodox file managers, things like that, because basically we don't remove things from our installation very often. We add things, but probably we remove mods less frequently than a lot of people who like to try and then try something else. I think that's more or less the difference. And also we are more familiar with all tools, so probably that's also the reason. But I think it's a matter of preference. Everything works if you are able to use something what I don't understand really is thinking that a modern tool is always the right tool or the one easier to use, because it depends on what kind of problems you find while using it. Because what I see is all is good, but the first time that your virtual file system installation doesn't work like expected, if you don't understand how it works behind the scenes, you have a lot of problems fixing it, much more than using a standard file system where things are where they are expected to be. So if it works, good, but when it doesn't work, it is more difficult to find a problem. That is my feeling about it. So people who are not familiar with file systems and so on have even more problems fixing this kind of resources not found and so on. Yeah, it depends if you are familiar with the tool and basically know what it means to use a virtual file system like that. basically you have to run everything through it, else programs will not find the files. Uh, that is the concept. But a lot of people start and they know nothing about computers. They still are not even able to make a screenshot. They post screenshots on Discord uh, done from the phone, and you understand they know nothing about computers, about file systems and so on. So they think that Mod Organizer 2 will make things easy, but then they have the first problem with resources not found for any reason, and they don't know what to do. And so I think the basic structures of the folders used by the game is something that everyone wanting to mod the game should learn, because else you have no idea how to fix a problem when it happens. I think I have some quest to get the keys of all the prisons. Basically, if you want to make your world, sooner or later you have to learn also to patch things yourself, because it's true we have a lot of guides and a lot of people doing mega patches and compilation of mods, but if you want an old mod which you like to play with another mod, and nobody has made a patch yet, it's good to be able to do it yourself.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
A Breton?
It's not bad when you know your way around. Shiar Yunin. What are...
I don't
Welcome.
know about this
Please
place.
don't be shy.
Oh,
I'm listening.
super big library.
Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
It's not bad when you know your way around. Shiar Yunin. What are you looking for in Vivek?
Books?
Welcome to Vivek, Shiar Yunin. I'm Mavandrinam. Are you looking for services in the sacred city?
You seem to be doing all right for yourself. What can I do for you?
It's not bad when you know your way around. Shiar Yunin.
Retainer of House Telvanni, what can I do for you?
I don't believe I've seen a Breton with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you?
House cousin of Redoran, how may I serve you?
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Shivi, Shiar Yunin. I'm Tendran Hlarvu. Someone in particular. All the important Telvanni retainers and mercenaries live here in the Telvanni compound. Mavandrinam, the ranking Telvanni lord here in Vivek, lives in the tower. Various Hlala retainers live in Hlala compound, St. Olms, and St. Dylan.
Train him. Honestly, I don't remember this place. And we are trying. So I wanted to try and reach that Telvanni prison, should be somewhere, but I don't remember. Maybe inside here. This is the place with the thief, better to avoid it. Food vendors.
Telvanni alchemist.
But we have closed the shop. A lock ring. Interesting. I have also a mod in work in progress, but not easy. Trying to make a mod to have enemies follow you for loading doors and properly save the state and react to locked doors and so on. So sort of paused for now. And the sound is of a powerful one. If you mean a find, how I think about it, or find where to find it, because I'm using a tweaked version of the MCA 7, and the latest one available, I think it is the 8th version. And the 8th version, for sure, you can find it on Nexus. Not sure about the 7, maybe it is there too. But the main difference is that 8th version is using standard heads and has the undead as a separated mod, but more or less they are similar. The 7th version is using mostly Westly heads and how they are called, some fake different heads, basically using some kind of masks to emulate more different people, and also The other difference is it's a single mod having the undead merged. So if you prefer standard heads, maybe the version 8 is better. But all in all, I prefer the 7 one because I like the basic script better, and from them I have tweaked a lot, especially the companion a lot. So it's a special 7 version. Security. Ooh, it's on. Always patches.
Isn't this something?
Better to save here. Oh, Yula. Oh, here it is, the super dangerous one. I think it's from the Morrowind Advanced mod. When I hear people saying, "Oh, I'm too high level fast. There's nothing in Vannefer. I'm not able to kill him too. Swings of my powerful sword. I'm annoyed by this game." But then try adding mods like Morrowind Advanced, things like that, and you have these super dungeons. I think they are called
too easy.
Deadly X model, something like that. But usually they are high level Centurions. I'm not sure this is one of them, but there are some that are super powerful. This one is normal, still low level, but they are called X somethings.
You chose the wrong plasma to mess with.
And those are pretty. So this is a normal one, but in the Morrowind Advanced mod, there are Model X Centurions like this that are super tough, and they hit like trucks. So they are more or less like Blood Moon level creatures. Oh, we found some pretty things. And I think maybe this area should be used to add some kind of special loot after all. Albani laboratory. We can find just little alchemy equipment.
I'm so hungry, I could eat a rat.
A forge. I'm using it to roast my meat. Oh,
Go ahead, Outlander. Speak.
What are you doing here? Go free. You must find the key to these bracers before I can be freed. I'll find the key and return.
oh, we are slave.
Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you.
This is the
warmly.
sacred city of Vivek. Someone in particular. All the important, latest rumors. The Bemis gang has taken up in the tomb somewhere.
So I'm looking for the Talvani prisons, but I don't remember where they could be. And we are hungry, so let's eat something. I think I am using different authors, but the most recent ones are by let me think about the name because I don't remember well. Curpulio Curp is the short nickname of the author of these super nice light spell effects, the visual part of it, and also he's the author of the super nice bound weapons and armors effect. while the scripting has been done by operator Jack, but the magic effects and visual effects are done by this a new modder, I say, because I think it's modding from couple years, no more, but he has done some incredibly good special visual effects for Morrowind. So we have these lights effects and also other invisibility effects and so on. But what I like most is the bound weapons effect. Let me show you this one, for instance.
Grow up, tank.
Also let's see, I should have also this.
Grow up, tank.
And the best part is the casting part, but also pretty nice. Okay, I have some meat. Not much.
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
This is the sacred city of Vivek. Count your blessings. Can I help you find someone in particular? Services.
Looking for the
Atop
prison.
the plaza, Mavandrina rules from his tower. There you will also find the Hlaran residence and temporary housing. Shops in the Wasteworks include an alchemist, mage, sorcerer, enchanter, and apothecary. The lower Wasteworks houses the temple and rooms for rent at the Lizard's Head. You may also purchase slaves in the
Maybe there is no prison. There's only a vault. But as we are here, we can recharge our magic. Oh, that's maybe the lady here could ask some question.
Just ask. She are you Nin?
Could answer some
You
question.
have my complete attention.
Oh, here it is. Propylon.
Propylon Index. The Marindu's Index legend again. I assure you that we take the utmost care with all the items donated to the temple. To do less would be an insult to the faithful and the tribunal.
So probably not the right place.
St. Dylan Canton. It is just north of the temple compound. Many of the craft halls are located there, so it is a good place to shop for bargains.
Maybe I need to wait for the daytime because other places are closed. And maybe this prison can only be reached from the higher floor. Oh well, for now. I think I will go to the foreign quarter. What time is it? 9 p.m. The light is not fast. Oh, can we enter here? I think I have something to do also. There should be a lady with the disease. Must tell her. Oh, look at this. I just learned this mod too. By R0. Adding this very scenic things. Okay, so looking for the lady.
How's
What's
cousin
this
of
all
Riddle?
about?
How may I serve you?
She's not a young lady. Hello.
Shivi, Shiar Yunin. I'm Nover Seleth. Get cured. Get diseases cured at the temple or imperial cult, or a healer or apothecary or enchanter. Or get a spell. Shiar Yunin. Please.
3 blessings, Sarah.
Ah, she looks
Welcome,
like
Outlander.
the right one.
Shivi, Shiar Yunin. I'm Tanusia Vilith. Don't worry. Someone in particular. Seon, leave Vivek City. Why should I leave? You have the divine disease. I have heard others make these claims. Why should I believe you? Am I disfigured? Do I look as if I have corpus? If you were more pious, perhaps I would listen to you. I doubt you have even read Sir Yoni's sermons. You take a note in your journal under section Temple.
Oh, we need to have read the book, probably. We need the book to do things. I don't think I have the book. Not here, at least.
Welcome, friend. Are you
It's
the
one
one
of
I've
those
heard
books
talk
I
about?
never remember, like a quest book. There are others that are easy to remember, like the Chronicles of that Dreamer ruined something, but this one I never remember. Okay, we must find a way to come back here when we have the book. Okay, so we are not far.
Were they build and song?
I'm a little lost. Okay. Better to use. Normal boots. Where is it? And I don't remember the name, but there should be a mod adding some convenient shortcuts. The guilds. Maybe the level below. No. I'm sure there is. Okay, this is a non-vandal. This is going down. This way. No, this way. Oh, here it is. This is a shortcut to the Fighters Guild. And this is the one to the mages. And in theory, I think I have a quest where I should steal one thing from the Archmage room, but I'm not sure I'm able to open it. Strange
22 Goblins,
books.
by Zhang Mutshare, 15th Goblin, the Fairy Prince Cloud Chariot and the Serpent Shell Crest. Which is the more self?
This is a strange series of books from the Goblin Lab mod, which is a big landmass quest mod. Pretty interesting. Old one.
Archmage Artorias. I must admit that journeywoman Malini is less intelligent than I thought. I ordered scrib jerky and slaughterfish scales to create my latest swift swim potion. The problem is that she instead brought me some violet corprinus, an ingredient that has absolutely nothing to do with my experiment. Apprentice Krisha Jalalian.
This must be... Okay, so in theory, if this is the right room... Oh, some strange brew. No idea what it is. We have also the mod hiding. Oh, we use this one. Oh, Julan. But I see no balls. Oh, Holly. No balls here, so... Oh, this is another nice part. Adding these strange teleportation devices. This will be...
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
I think I need to open this one.
Say what you want or go away.
Hello. Oh, here it is. Archmage Tullius's yellow bowl. Not sure I can just steal it. Oh, and this is a mage's blade. Okay, let's do it safely. I think I can invest some chameleon charges. It's a nice looking ammo, but let's use the new mod to compare the statistics of the ammo. I will press the Alt key, hover, and we can see the difference with what I'm using. As you can see, it's not what even a fraction of the load mail. So I think it's a nice armor, but honestly, if you make a nice looking armor but you give the armor too low stats, no one is going to use it, very few people. So you have to give the armor at least a good enchantment capacity, very good, or something else, at least I'd say a half of a typical artifact statistics, because as it's pretty, but probably not something people will use. They will just get it, collect it, and put it on some armor mannequin. So I would give some better overall, some better statistics to the armor. Still something interesting to have. Okay, I need some other friend here. Oh, let's call our friend Aran. Aran is another interesting MCA companion, because he's a Dremora that you can free from his punishment sort of prison, and then he's a sort of forced to help you from his honor. I don't think he will use the armor because he has a much better one. Okay, so another thing, a lot of MCA companions have powerful items. So in theory, you could just cheat and use these powerful items for yourself, but I mean, you can just console things if you want. That's not the point. I'm giving you the ammo because it's heavy and I don't want to carry it now. But as you can see, he's still using his original deadly armor. But we mostly wanted the bowl, because the bowl is a key to progress with the quest, with another pretty nice and important mod, which is the Mage's Tower quest mod. And with that bowl we need to go somewhere.
Tanusia Velith refused to leave Vivek City. She does not believe that I am pious enough.
Archmage Tullius. I hope someone will do some search for the journal, because you can sort quests, you can give them numbers, but finding something is not super easy when you have a bunch of mods like this installed. Oh, here it is, Ring of the Archmage. Must travel to Nisis with the bow.
Ring of the Archmage. I found a worn and weathered parchment talking about something sent to the Saran Emporium. Maybe I should go there with the parchment and ask around.
And we did that.
I must travel to Caldera with Prelius' book, find the warehouse and speak with Daria.
And we did this.
I must travel to Nissus with the bowl and see Norbald.
Okay.
He runs an armory there.
Norbald in Nisis has an armory. I know where the place is, in front of the place where the general is. And so... what time is it? 10 p.m. Could be closed, could be open, because it's a modded shop. We can try and go there. Let's do it. So, to reach Nisis from Vivac here, I can use the teleportation ring to reach. The abandoned tower, which is a pretty strategically positioned tower, midway, halfway between Alvilatai and Nisis. So from here, it should be easy to go. And Nisis. I don't think by night we can see it, but over there you can see that you should be able to see the tower of Alvilatai to the north, and Nisis should be more or less that direction.
Word a field and song.
Damn bass. I am too strong for you. What? At the start of the game they are a little nasty. But anyway, we are in the middle, so reaching Nisis should be pretty easy. With some intervention. Ooh! What's this? We have Rust Shanker. Okay, that's right. Intervention. We can use both. Okay, we go and see if the shop is open. I'm reading now the question about the Ebon Heart under rocks. Finish one quest, the others still appear on my quest list. I don't think so far we never had some bug report about a quest not disappearing from the journal. There are several quests, so I'm not sure about the one you're talking about. Basically, the most complex quest, the one which has 3 or 4 different branches that you can choose and to solve the quest in different ways, is the one where you have to carry the ebony for a Lalu-like trader, or you can try to steal the ebony, the same ebony accordingly to a thief. You can find it nearby, or you can sort of do it differently and go to the guards and give the ebony to the guards. You have 3 or 4 ways to do the quests, and maybe that's the one that could have some bugs, so it doesn't end properly. But I think the rest of the quest you should always be able to do finish correctly the journal. Maybe you have not finished it yet. For instance, I think there's the one where you can help the slaves killing the slaver. Maybe that one is not so intuitive to understand that you have to finish the quest talking with the Argonian embassy master. I don't remember how he Hemla, something like that. You must talk with the boss at the end to finish the quest, and he will give you a little reward. So there are maybe some quests that you don't immediately understand how to properly finish it, so they disappear from the journal, but I don't think there are bugs there. That should not be. If you find one, let me know. The hiding prisoner, in theory, there you can tell him to, you can give him a helmet, you can talk with the guard and tell the guard that he's there, then you can tell the god that he's gone, so in theory he should disappear, and the quest should finish when you go in and out of the cell, probably. I will try and see if I can find some, but basically you should post something and describe the steps you choose to follow, because I see it's a little difficult to find the problem, because every quest has different branches, and the most complicated most complex is the one about stealing the ebony, but also this one has 2 or 3 different ways you could end the quest. In theory, I think that the god should go and find the prisoner, and I don't remember honestly if you just need to go in and out from the cell, but probably maybe you have to wait for the next day. I will take a look, but if I know that that is the branch, the path, then I can check if it is working. I will take a look as soon as possible and see. And maybe if there's a problem, I will post what you need, the journal index, and maybe that you need to finish the quest if there's a bug, and then make a fix. But honestly, I don't remember now what could be but one thing that you can try is just wait a couple days and go back and see if the prisoner is still there, if you or if it doesn't work. Okay, yeah, here. Okay, this is the crystal for heavy teleportation. The trade house, and this should be the shop. Okay, we can add. And my memory, as you can see, this precious little UA program is telling me that I am risking to crash because low memory.
Welcome, Shiar Yunin. I'm Maximus Emer, Mask of Vivek. Vivek's ash mask is a whole Baldner. You mean the owner? He's downstairs in his chamber. Urga should be right outside as usual. Urga. She's very protective of Baldner. You better have urgent business or a prior appointment if Mathis Dalabar. He should be here any day now.
Basically, this is a shop. Lots of money, lots of things, but the real thing is downstairs. Usually you cannot go, you cannot talk with the lady, she doesn't want to say anything, but now we have the bower.
Welcome, Shiar Yunin. I'm Urga, Mask of Vivek. Vivek's ash mask is a holy relic displayed within the shrine of the Nessus temple. Admire success. Yes, it truly is. Admire fail. Not interested.
There should be some option here.
Ash storm. Margan got the
Welcome.
Oh.
Go right in.
She's not talking, she's just opening the door with some.
You've got the better of me. So go ahead.
Some voice.
I'm listening. Please, go ahead.
Welcome, Shiar Yunin. I'm Norbald. You're in the village of Nessus. If you're a pilgrim, you're probably looking for the mask of Vivek at the Nessus temple.
Already done.
Otherwise, I can help you find what you are looking for.
We are here for the bowl.
Bowl. I see you have the bowl. I'm sure you know by now that it would have been impossible for any of us to retrieve it. The only reason it was never destroyed was because it was in Daria's possession. Trebonius thought it was hers, so it was confiscated along with all her belongings, and he decided to use it to adorn his bedroom. Yes, I sense His Excellency's life force very much present in the bowl. Yes, dark, cold, dampness. Yes. Tullius teleported himself quite far. Yes. Malagmar, yes. Not the city itself, but the outskirts of the city. Yes. The Strider. Close to the Strider. That's it, that's it. Take the road that goes northeast of the Strider. There is a small cave entrance hidden within a pile of rocks. It should be just to the left of the road. Yes. That clever old codger. The usurper would never think of looking there.
And so we have directions. Go to Molagma, look for Strider, nearby a road, and a small cave. So, another step in the quest to get the Archmage ring. And well, I think I will stop here because it's late. Voice is how can I say it, abandoning me, and also the memory is low, so we are going to crash anyway. We are going to restart the game or crash in a short time. So thanks for watching, and as usual, see you next time. Bye bye.